The entrepreneur is the one who has to fulfill 10 characters. The first one is the creativity. When we talk about creativity, we're talking about the time and the place. It's like designer. You see, designer today, the most important professions is the design. Because designer is something to do with the atmosphere of the people where living and where surrounded and where working. What is creativity? Creativity is when you've got some things in your mind, in your brain, and you want to embody it. Means you want to see it in the truthness, in reality. And this is creativity. The second thing, or second element, is the professionalism. To have a profession, to be professionalist. On what? On what you're doing. I will ask questions here. Who wants to be entrepreneurs here? All of us. Because it is something to do with the money. And everything to do with the money has to be what? Planned. A third element. The planning. It is very important. It is the main things on the development. You have to plan. The fourth step after planning, it is the skills. You need to have skills. If you don't have skills, which is called maharat, if you don't have skills, you are in trouble. Do you know why? Because the time, it is not for the one who hasn't these skills. The skills is to find the time and to find the place and to find the people and to find the environment and to find the mechanism and to find the technology that you have to use in all time, not just for one time, and you go away. The fifth one is the risks. And I will talk with economist people as sociologists. I'm a lecturer in sociology. I want to talk to the economist people. For the economist people, if you don't risk, you wouldn't get nothing. In our daily life, risk, what is the risk in our daily life? It is dangerous. It is the danger. Even in Arabic, even in Arabic, when we talk about in Arabic about the risks, you always say to someone, be careful of the risks. But the risk is part of the life. Risks is part of the life. If you want to build any societies, you have to avoid all kind of thinking about risks. Risk is 50% success, maybe more, especially when we talk about the economic, banking, politics. In sociology, it is not. In sociology, you've got a life next to you, you have to deal with it. You have to find a solution. Whatever happens, you are in. It is too late to think about something else. And this is a risk. Before talking about risk, I talked about skills. And it is very important to have skills and the risks in same time. It is not same time means that the time you're being, but same time means the time that you are working for it. You have to work for the risks. Number 6, which is knowledge. You see, I will get you back to Joseph alayhi salam when he was talking, when he based this 3 plan, 7, 7, and 1. What was it? That was the huge entrepreneurs. It was the main brainers of people. What did he say to them? He said to them, you will have 7 years of trouble and problems of hindrance. And you will have 7 years of what? Of what you worked for it. You have to work 7 years and restore. What does it mean restoring? Restoring means you have to always work for it. And after they go 1 year, the people have been asking that time, why is 7, 7, and 1? And now we are talking about long term and short term. Why? It is not just that, but it was the organization which is the seventh step. He organized our people and he said, everyone has his own balance, his own way of the food that we've got, except the slaves. Why the slaves? Because that one person has 4 or 5 slaves. And these slaves, they will get their food or the founding from the boss. And after that, after restoring, they had this good atmosphere, which is raining, and everything has been okay. Was it entrepreneurs? Yes. Was it talk? Yes. It was revelations. On that time, no one heard about entrepreneurs. It was, but it wasn't called like that word, which is entrepreneurs. Number 8, patience. We need to be patient. This means be patient. Patient, it is giving the time to the time, if you can say that. Well, we can't say that, but we have to say it. Patient is when you are patient about things. And this is our best element of religion. If you're not patient, you wouldn't get nothing. Patient about the time, patient about the productions, because all of us are in a hurry to have money, are in a hurry to have the productions. But did we work for it? Did we work for it? Maybe we didn't work for it. But how to work for it? How to be patient? To be patient is the psychology way of living. Our Muslim people, they've got patience. They've got patience. Why? Because they know whatever are you patient, however you do, you have to give a time to yourself to get the productions. Number 9, what we call the service. We don't know about service. We don't know about service. A service is not to give money and take money. A service is to smile on people, even if they don't like you. Yeah, well, to deal with the people. I'm talking about dealing with the people on the services. Yeah, dealing with the people. Even if, for example, if we give an example about the markets. If you go somewhere in Europe, okay, the buyer, okay, will take everything from the store and get on the floor, and at the end also say, sorry, I didn't like it. Okay, let's guess in our places here, in markets. Just 1 time or 2 times, ask him, why is it are you getting my nerves, yeah? I got temper. Please, if you take it, you want to take it, take it. You don't want to take it, please. Just get away from me, because if I go one like you, I will close. This is service. It doesn't matter. He wants to see everything. And he didn't want to take it. Maybe another one he will get back and take it. Because it's like in trades. What the trades, the base of the trades, you say if one talk about your productions that is not good and bad, this one will get rid of 1,100 of customers. He will tell to 11 customers that you are not good in service. And if one take from you, he will get for you 10. Maximum is 10. Because the service is very important. I'm talking about the service and way of economy. But we can't talk about service because this service, it is, trade is exchange of service and goods. Goods is something which is concrete. Service is something to be abstract. Today, if the taxi driver, you see, we've got this problem here. If the taxi driver get off from his car and open the door for someone, this is service. This is good service. But for us, for our public, he will be like slave. You say, حلهم الباب وحل. But the taxi driver, he has to do that if he wants to have more clients, more customers. I don't want to be that long, and I was so happy and so glad, and hearing the interventions of our brother, our teacher. أنا كنت نقول خليه معليش أنا شوية برك هو بزاف. Because I really like it. Why I really like it? Because this is simple. It's like a dialogue. So when we talk about this kind of things, we need to talk with it by dialogue. It's like someone is talking and the other one is answering. Because this is real entrepreneurial. And at the end, I will say thanks a lot for your reading. And sorry if I was that late. And my intervention was about the entrepreneurs as a key of development. And of course, I want to get involved sociology because I'm a sociologist and I know everything has to be with the social sciences. If you talk about economy, we've got the 5 pillars. The most important pillars in economy are people, because we've got these 5 P's: people, promotion, price, productions. They all start with the P, but the most important it is people. If you think that you choose any market somewhere, you have to see if you've got a lot of people there or not. If you've got about the good quality, good productions, you have to see about the people, the punctualities of people, the timing, and the quality of people. Everything's to do with that. For that, I said sociology is the most important, or is the best science that you can use if you want to be an entrepreneur. And thank you very much, Emma.